right, hello, good morning. Welcome to episode 26 of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. I see that the careful framing I did for the OBS overlay is totally off. Nate, you got a border of ocean around you, but whatever, we're gonna roll with it.
We're gonna be on the ocean soon anyway.
Yeah, so welcome back. Last session, I know we didn't play last week, so people have forgotten things, including the DM. You guys did some stuff in town, some final little errands and things. I believe you went to see the rich couple that bought the sham wine from you guys, and got a few little trinkets to aid in your adventure from them. You went and bought a hat to enchant to be a breathing underwater hat that the merfolk worked on and have now returned to you after your breakfast, having a last hurrah at the tavern near the docks. One of many. There was some... Oh, you also saw Anders and got paid for your last job from him. So that's just my quick recap because I don't remember the details of any of those things. Maybe it'll jog some memories for you guys and help you pick up where you left off. So we start today. It is about 8 a.m., a couple hours after sunrise. The former sea ghost, now the bigger bit, is at the north end of the docks being loaded up with refugees to take to Waterdeep on Ashara and Adidash's mission to secure the phylactery that is being scryed upon by some unknown entity. So that is happening at the north end of town. Down at the south end of town, near the council chambers, where all of the giant eels are in the water, on the docks, in the river, and the merfolk are encamped, a small stealth vessel has been brought in. And you guys head down the docks and see Eleander and a group of guards. Well, I say a group, there's two of them. Kind of standing at the docks over this. It's a very squat vessel. It's kind of low to the water, especially compared to what you guys are used to traveling on. It cuts a low profile. And there is a single mast that is currently up with the sail down, but you can see some mechanisms around it where the mast could be lowered to cut an even lower profile on the water.
Is it like a black mast, or is it still billowy white?
No, the sail is indeed like a dark sort of navy blue color. Let me consult my notes better for this one. So, yeah, there are two pairs of heavy oars and a small little rowboat on deck. It is more spacious than you might have imagined for a, like, you know, stealth, like, get in and get out kind of vessel. It's about 40 feet long and
Wow.
15 or 20 feet wide at the center where it's widest.
Just maybe
Yeah, so that's
a below deck.
You can see approaching it that there is a hatch, kind of almost in the center, but a little bit towards the back of the boat. That probably leads to something below deck. It's currently closed. So you have Eleander, the captain of the guard, with his peg leg and his very, very many scars on display. He watches you approach. The two guards beside him kind of give each other a look and turn in your direction as they notice that he has turned his attention to you. And he kind of nods. Morning. You all ready to head out then?
As ready as we're going to be.
Well, the council is once more in your debt. We appreciate having folks like you step up to, well, I know I'm not cut out for this kind of work anymore, so Wish you luck, and just want to remind you of your goals. We want to know the strength of the Sahuagin force. We want to know of any important areas in the fortress, officers' quarters, guard stations where the leaders are housed, stuff like that. And we want to know about any defensive measures they have, traps, magic. And we also want to know where and when they might mount their first attack. 4 things. The last one might be the most important.
Anybody take any notes on that? No.
Sure, it's all up here.
Fair enough. Well, we'll keep our wits about us, and we'll explore as much as we can, figure out as much as we can, and hopefully come back with some people.
Your escort, he turns, and you see these 2 soldiers. They're wearing light armor, easy to move in, nothing like heavy and cumbersome. They don't have the shining metal helmets that the rest of the guards wear. They have kind of dark leather caps with heavy cloth coming down kind of over the side and back of the neck, sort of to protect from sun, but could also be pulled across the face. They're both short and broad, and they have identical gap-toothed smiles beneath dark, close-set eyes. They're twins. One is male, one is female. She has a sword, he carries a longbow. And the woman steps up to extend her hand to whoever's in front. Fel, I assume, doing all the talking here.
Sure.
Shakes your hand, very strong grip.
Wow.
Says, I'm Aveza Van Doys. Nice to meet you.
Aveza.
It's my brother Oliver.
Fell down our bastion, and we are the fuck-em-ups.
The fuck-em-ups. Nice. Well, hoping there's not too much of that out there, but they say you never know what the sea will bring you. Oliver just kind of lifts a hand in greeting, just nods. Eleander just kind of steps back from the group and turns to the guards and says, "They're the best I got. You want people that know how to handle a vessel and, you know, not pull anything stupid, so." And Aveza kind of like punches him on the shoulder a bit. She's like, we got it covered, man. He's like, yeah. Well, don't let them give you too much trouble. In a pinch, they'll do right by you. Good luck then.
Yes, good luck to you.
Ever a man of few words. Eleanor just kind of nods, and he steps back to kind of watch you guys go as the twins vault down off of the docks and into the boat, which doesn't quite reach. It's not tall enough, you know, for you to just like step on and off or have a ramp like you're used to. The merfolk watch from the nearby docks where they're kind of lounging. Oh my god. The Lokatha hunting party. They kind of give you like a sort of salute as you guys walk down the docks to your new digs.
Yeah, give him a little nod.
The eels make way. The water kind of quiets a bit.
This is a little bit much, don't you think?
It's almost like a big farewell party.
Yeah.
Aveza just turns her gat-tooth grin up at you guys like, well, I don't want to like rain on the parade or anything, but I'm told you guys have done a little bit of sailing, but you're not like, I mean,
we more or less know what we're doing when it comes to very specific, non-labor intensive or skillful jobs.
Cool.
Listen. I know my way around a jib. All right.
Well, good to hear. In a ship like this, traveling's half the half the effort, half the danger. So we might have a hard time of it just getting where we're going, but promise Oliver and I'll do our best for you, and everybody just do what they're told in a crisis, right? Sound good?
Fair enough.
Sure.
So Oliver, he starts pulling the the ropes in off of the docks and stuff to cut the vessel loose. Eveza kind of kicks the hatch that you guys saw. So as you can see, not a whole lot of there's lots of room up here. Not a whole lot of accommodations. This down here, she kicks it and pulls it open with her toe. You can see that there's a bit of a crawl space below deck. You can see that you could fit in there to hide or to sleep if you wanted. There's bundles of food and a few casks of light ale stored down there, along with a small crate of supplies. She kind of points it out, that's like just basic medical stuff, gauze, salves, ropes, fishing nets, climbing gear, a little bit of everything. I think there's a spyglass in there somewhere, tarp, that kind of stuff. Never know what we'll need where we're going, but we didn't want to take too much.
Well, I suppose I'll procure the spyglass, see if I can keep an eye out.
Sure, sounds good.
I wanted the spyglass.
If I'll go find it, and then if he sees Dad just like staring at it with longing eyes, I guess he'll hand it over. Well, you've probably got a better set of eyes on you than I do, anyways.
These old eyes, I suppose, they've done me pretty well. Thanks, Val. I just like to look after things,
Fair enough. I don't think there's a crow's nest or anything on this boat, so I suppose having a bit of a height advantage might be quite useful.
I'll keep my eyes forward.
So there is a bit of a ridge around the deck. It's not like the full railing that you guys are used to on your boat. It's more like sitting in a rowboat. And yeah, like the two sets of heavy oars, front and back. Well, mid-front, mid-back. I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys over, actually, to a map.
A boat.
Oops.
A boat map.
I can, if Roll20 will let me.
A duty map. Oh, wow, that's way smaller than 40 feet.
Well, it's about 40 feet long, but it's, the front is quite narrow. So, you guys, it doesn't look quite like that. This is just like the best size and shape I could find. So you've got your oars, you've got a couple of little benches to sit on, and you've got that hatch in the middle-ish, and also a rowboat on deck in the middle. So Oliver sits at the back and uses like a rudder thing to kind of guide you guys out of the docks. Eveza takes to the sail, Sea of Thieves style, right? Try to catch the wind, get on out of there. Like, bit late now, but I hope you all said your farewells and everything. No unfinished business.
Not sure who I would say farewell to. He turns to Aubergine. Farewell, just in case.
Farewell, my friend. She pats him on the shoulder.
No connections in town then, huh?
No, I think we said our farewells to anybody who we had a personal connection to before all this happened, so I think we're all fair and well.
Well, way I understand it, plan is, once we get to this island, Oliver and I will hold down the boat, send you guys ashore in the rowboat, and we'll plan on keeping a low profile out on the water and wait for a signal to come pick you guys up.
Yes, I can provide signals.
I conveniently have a signal lantern.
Even better.
That
Much
works.
more inconspicuous than what I was going to do.
You remember that, Fel? It was from our very first mission
Oh,
in
I do
Saltmarsh.
remember it. Yes. It was back when we were hanging out with Kyle.
Yep.
What a weird guy.
That one didn't last very long.
No, he sort of took off without saying a word. That said,
I don't think you like haunted houses.
oh, no, I think he got a bit spooked by that. But again, we did just fine with doors when he was around. He never had a trouble opening a door. So you gotta hand him that.
Yep. It's pretty good at kicking in a door.
Not so good at the sneaking, mind. Probably not the best choice on this mission. He'd probably, in absence of doors, just go kicking around randomly.
Or rushing ahead like a silly person.
Eh,
Well, not a lot of rushing ahead you can do at sea, at least.
I don't know. You hadn't met Kyle Rumsworth.
He would find a way.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Yeah. He's that sort of cannon fodder you wish you had around sometimes.
Yeah, I know the type.
The voluntary cannon fodder, not like we set him on ahead and he gets stabbed and then we say, oh man, poor guy. No, like he voluntarily goes ahead and gets stabbed. And then we, at least I didn't get stabbed first, right?
Damn it, Clem.
Caught ya.
Well,
So, you can say something if you're going to.
oh, I was just say, anything on the horizon there, Dad?
So as you guys drift out of the riverway there, begin to leave Saltmarsh behind you, Dad, go ahead and make a perception check with your spyglass.
Yes, I will climb to the front of the boat. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, sorry there, Fel. Overshin, can I just step over?
Just
Okay.
rocking back and forth.
No, it's sturdy enough.
Get some buckets to get the water every time Dad walks.
This isn't a canoe, you can walk around in it.
That's a 9.
A 9. Dad, you're looking out to sea and you're seeing some sea.
Good.
Looks all clear. Just a lot of water.
He was surprised at that sea that you're seeing.
You got it.
Right.
So, you had been told that this island was about 50 miles to the southwest. It'd be about 4 days of travel, moving at a good speed in good weather. You're in a stealth boat, which is maybe not built to have really good speed with only one sail on it. So, to cover the first day of travel, I would like Clem to roll a d10.
No pressure.
We'll take turns, so everybody will get a chance to fuck up royally. A 6. All right. Quick disclaimer here, guys. This is my first time doing something like this. Normally, when you guys travel, it's either nothing happens or one very specific thing happens. This is considerably more complicated than that. So bear with me. I'll be consulting my notes a lot. Oh, joy. Okay. Hang on. So you guys enjoy a fairly quiet day. You leaving Saltmarsh, you pass by all of these ships and stuff that are out in the harbor, and you start to see fewer and fewer as you get further and further from the city. You pass fishing vessels out casting their nets, trying to get, their business for the day. You pass merchant ships coming in, a couple of big galleons, clearly having come from some distance. There doesn't seem to be too much traffic leaving Saltmarsh, considering what's going on, although it is early in the day, so you never know. The weather is fairly calm. There's a decent breeze. It's not quite going the direction you would be hoping for, but you're not, fighting it or anything. Dad, you're out on the bow, watching, keeping an eye on that sea. The rest of you tending to various things throughout the relatively small amount of space you guys have. Dad, go ahead and make another perception check.
With advantage?
Sure.
That's what the spyglass does, doesn't it? Gives you advantage.
I didn't even bother to read it, but
The description just says it makes things look twice the size that they normally are. So, I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
22. 22.
22. Yeah, so it's about mid-afternoon when Dad, you notice something flit quickly through the water about 30 yards off, sort of a dark, small shape.
Hey, I don't want to alarm anyone, but I forgot to bring the fishing poles.
Oh, jeez.
Looks like there's some activity in the water here. Probably could have thrown a line or two out.
What does it seem like? Is it like checking? Does it seem like super crazy fish bouncing around?
Fellas, you come over to take a look at what Dad has assumed are fish. Go ahead and make a perception check of your own.
19.
You see as one of these shapes kind of, slashes through the water, this dark sort of figure, you can see a little bit of a spiny ridge surface just very briefly as it kind of cuts through.
Yeah, that's one of those spiky fish, I think. It's got a big old spiky ridge on its back. I don't know a lot about fish. Do they normally have spiky ridges?
Yeah, they tend to, there's other predators out there, keeps them from getting swallowed.
Right. They move really quick.
The conversation is cut short as you hear a splash from the rear of the vessel as one of these spiny fish figures leaps up out of the water and ambushes Ulver? I've already forgotten their names. The guy twin. And you have standing on the deck of your boat an amphibious humanoid with these like frog-like curling fingers with claws at the end of them, and this sort of flat fishy face with spines, kind of like a Wolverine sort of hairdo style, going down its back. And you find yourself facing a Sahuagin. Everybody roll initiative.
Hey, never mind. Out here, the fish come to you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm first.
I got 20.
I got 29. Hey, you said a Sahuagin. What's going on?
That's just the one that jumped out of the water. Okay.
Wonderful.
So,
Dad got 19.
That's a shit ass ton of Sahuagin.
okay.
So much for stealth boat.
All right. So we've got my initiative tracker somewhere. So Minstrel had a 29.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. The Sawagan all tied. Dad, what did you have?
19.
Phil?
Good old-fashioned 4.
And Aubergine?
20.
Oh, nice.
Fel's still looking for fish. He
And
has no idea what's happening.
Wins. Ooh, boy. And
Rolled a natural 1 on my initiative.
what are these twins'
So
fucking
good.
names? How did I forget them all? Aveza and Oliver. Okay.
Yep. I forget the names of NPCs all the time.
Yeah, it happens.
You gotta give them more normal names.
Karen was great. Karen was so easy to remember.
Why
I
not
have
John
to-
and Tina?
Mm-hmm.
I
Next
have
time.
started taking notes, so if you need names, I have them.
Excellent. Thank you, Clem.
Yes.
A+. Okay, so we have this Sawagan leap up and try to swipe it over with its claws.
You know what? I suppose I'm actually up here because I was looking up the front of the boat.
And I believe, is it a multi-attack? Okay, so the first one misses as it takes a swipe and it goes in for a bite. And that is also probably going to miss.
Is
Yeah,
he
okay.
getting like a surprise round?
Yeah.
Because I would also get to go because of alert.
Okay, so this thing leaps up and takes its swipes and misses completely. Minstrel, you get a turn.
So Minstrel will just see that and be like, "Holy crap!" and just shoot at him.
All right.
Oh, that's a miss. 12.
12 is a tie.
Oh,
You hit with a 12?
shit!
Fuck. That's cool.
Then that'll be 17 damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, fuck, math. Hold up. It's so much faster if I have a calculator out. Nope, not calendar. Calculator. There we go. All right. Your bolt sinks into this guy. It lets out like a little and kind of recoils back from the shock of the impact. I guess that's top of the round for the next round, and you get to go again?
Yep. I'll just take another shot. 18.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be 20 damage.
All right, you fire off another one, and this thing collapses back off the side of the boat. And you can see the water just kind of filling with this murky red color as he sinks beneath the waves. Who's next? Clem, you're up.
Keep your filthy scales off my boat.
Fel hears that splash and looks around, sees nothing. He's like, goes back to looking at fish. So far, unaware of combat.
You heard some hissing.
These must be catfish.
So Clem, it is your turn.
I think I will do Bane.
Okay.
It's 30 feet though, so
That's on targets you can see.
Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
You're gonna have to probably use your action to make a perception check to be able to spot these guys in the water.
Okay. 11.
You're looking around you know something has just attacked and then been shot down. You're not really seeing anything grab your attention from beneath the waves. You can ready something. Well, I don't know if that was your action, but
Do a bonus action.
you could, yeah.
No, I think that'll be me.
Okay. Dad, you're up next.
Do I see the other Swaggin?
So you see, like, one of the ones out in front of you. You were aware of them. You saw the flitting around. You know
Do
more
I
or
know-
less.
Do I know whether or not my sacred flame can penetrate water?
I don't know. Have you tried that before?
Nope, but I'm gonna do it now.
All right, there you go.
So I'll sacred flame the one I can see,
Okay.
which is a dex save on their part.
Oh, that's right. I was waiting for an attack roll. 15?
Yeah, that succeeds.
Damn, Ironstone, give us a bigger bonus.
No, as it turns out, your sacred flame does not penetrate water. At least this time.
All right, that's my turn.
Just looks like a
Okay.
little glowing depth charge. Just
There is a sudden flurry of more movement in the waves as another Thawagan cuts through the water and leaps up to strike at Minstrel.
oh fuck!
That's miss on the bite. The claws are coming in with a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
For 3 points of slashing damage.
Okie doke.
And another one takes its fellow's place to strike at Ulver. 2 natural 20s! Wow!
That's not good.
So that's gonna be for the bite and the claws, both landing.
Gonna lose our helmsman.
That's fine. We don't need him. It's not like any of us don't know how to work a boat. We're
Okay,
not
he
gonna be in
takes
trouble.
23 points of slashing damage.
Oh my goodness. 23.
Oh my god, my brain doesn't work. That's not right. That's not right. I did that wrong. Okay, we're good. Jesus Christ. All right. I need to do like math drills or something, you know, like you did back in elementary school.
I mean, it's simple addition. So.
I know. I'm losing it. Okay, so that was those two's turns. We've got more as another one leaps up out of the waves to strike Minstrel on the other side. That is going to be another 20 to hit. And the second attack will miss. But it's going to be 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay. It's getting crowded up here.
Sure is.
What? Holy fuck! What are those?
Yeah, Fel, this one, you see this dark shape cutting through the water like just so fast, and before you know it, you have a fish monster biting down at you as it splashes you with water as it jumps up onto the ship at your side. It's a 21 to hit
That'll hit.
and a 19 for the second attack.
That'll also hit.
Okay. So Fel, you take slashing damage in the amount of that's 5 points of slashing damage.
Between both hits?
Yeah. Rolling really low.
Wow. Okay. Never mind. Nothing to
You
worry
didn't
about.
roll
there.
low on our helmsman.
No.
20s.
Just on you guys.
Messed up.
All right. Sorry, Chad. I forgot to switch to the map view. Okay, we have all of the Sawagan are going at once. I did roll separately for them, but they tied. So this other one jumps up. Clem, you have a fish monster at your back. That's a natural 20. The first attack misses, but the second one is it slashes at you with its claws, and you take 8 points of slashing damage.
I don't want to be that guy, but they do get advantage.
Oh, that's right.
He got a nat 20, so.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. But
they do have 2 attacks. It's the other one still missed though. And then Dad, you have just fired off. You fired off your sunbeam thing into the water, and something fires back. A spear jettisons up out of the water at you for another natural 20.
We're not even gonna make it to the island, y'all.
You take
We're like still in sight of the docks.
guys.
Farewell. Oh, jeez.
You take 3 points of slashing damage from that natural 20. I rolled ones.
Wow.
It's so hard.
And Fel, this second spear is going to come up out towards you.
No, it's not.
That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, it does.
2 points of slashing damage.
Oh, isn't it piercing?
Piercing. Yeah, sorry. Whatever.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make a difference, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I've taken a total of 7 points of damage. Nope. Yeah, 7 points of damage.
All right. So Aveza, I believe she was the one that had... Yeah, she has a sword. He has a longbow. Okay, so Aveza wheels around with her sword. She's... Oh, I actually got them mixed up. She's at the back. She's at the front and he's at the back. Oh, let me swap them.
Yeah, way to screw up, babe.
So she wheels around with her sword to target the one behind Aubergine. That's... Ooh, it could hit. That's 5. Okay, yeah, that hits. D10. Okay. I have the wrong dice out. My bad. That's not good. 6 points of slashing damage to that guy. Oh no, I have the hiccups. Oh, this is the worst timing. What did I say? 6 points?
Yep.
Cool. She takes that swing and then pulls back for a jab. That is also going to hit. For 10 points.
Woo!
So she carves into this this Sahuagin. Fel, you're next.
Fel is next. Well, aren't you a bunch of creepy little sea critters? Why don't you meet what's inside? Fel will pull into his chest, and he will, as he pulls his sword out, he's just gonna go ahead and let these little balls of light start dancing around him. I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay, what does that do?
It's gonna call forth a bunch of spirits. Anyways, I'm choosing radiant damage. So these are gonna just be little floating balls of light that are made out of his like sort of like ichor that's gonna sort of like burn like red and then sort of like just dancing around him.
Okay.
And
do you want to draw on the map like what the range for that is? Is it like an aura around you?
It's like an aura around me, kind of. It doesn't actually matter. It's just it.
Okay.
It's not like they enter it. Like
Gotcha.
I have to. If they're within 10 feet of me, I can do stuff to them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, no, that's not my turn. That was
Okay.
a bonus action.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna turn to this guy and say, Taste my blade, bitch. Natural 20.
Nice.
Alright. So that's a natural 20, which doubles my dice. Which I believe is going to be pretty fucking cool. Yep, so I chose Radiant, by the way. That's going to be... Alright. Do I roll twice or just double it?
I've been rolling twice.
Okay. Oof. Plus my actual weapon attack. It's been so long since we fought, I don't remember. So that's plus 6.
It happens.
That's 28 points of damage.
Oh boy.
14 of which is slashing and 14 of which is radiant.
I don't think it matters. Yeah, you're good. So what was the total?
28.
Damn.
He's still hanging on?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit him with my second attack.
Okay.
That's plus 9. That's just a 12.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
Oh, I hit him with a 3. Fuck. That's 13 points of damage.
13. He's still hanging in there.
Holy shit.
You slice into him and he's missing an arm and his torso's covered in blood, but still hanging on.
Well, a lot sturdier than I anticipated. Fair enough.
If you're done with your turn, it is Ulver's turn. He whips around, having taken this nasty beating. I don't think that's gonna hit. He whips around with his longbow and oh yeah, that's he shoots wildly and it skitters off into the water. That is his turn, and we're back at the top of the order with Minstrel.
Okie doke. I'm going to take one step down,
Need to get more. Jeez.
whip out my rapier, and poke this guy in the back.
Okay.
With a 12
That hits.
for 20 damage.
Right, and you were targeting this guy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action stab him with my dagger.
Cool. That hits.
15 to hit. And 2 damage.
Ooh. That's
Ah!
my kind of damage roll right there. Okay. Also still standing. Bloodied. Clem, you're up. You can see lots of targets now.
Yeah, I figured. I'm gonna do Bane now. But level 3, so I can do all 5 of them.
Okay. Shit.
Those are charisma saves, I think, right?
Yes, they are.
Oh, they have to save first. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part. That's 7 and a 12. 5, a 9, and 7. Did any of them succeed?
It says 14 on mine, I guess
Okay,
that's
yeah.
what it would be.
Oh no, they are all baned. And remind me what that does to them?
Negative D4 on attacks and saving throws, I believe.
Sounds right.
Roll the d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay. D4s. Cool.
More math for you.
Yeah. My favorite. Couldn't you have cast Bless? All right. I believe that's your action. You have a bonus action if you would like.
Yeah. Smack the one in the face. On the right.
With your spiritual weapon?
Oh no, it's not prepared, is it? Never mind.
Okay. Alrighty then. Dad, you're up.
Great. Dad will. No. Okay, move down here, just below Aubergine.
Okay.
And I will use my Warhammer to go ahead and smack the one on the right.
Alrighty.
Or left. Hang on. The left one's hurt.
Yes. Quite badly. The other one is also bleeding.
Okay. I said the right, so I'll hit the one on the right.
Okay.
Nope, that's gonna miss. That's an 8.
Yep, that misses.
Okay, dude.
Boy, I am just sweaty with dice right now. I didn't realize we had such decent sets.
Yeah. Alright. If that is your turn, then it is the Sawagans go. We'll start from the bottom with an attack on over.
Alright, let me know when they start their turns.
Those are both going to miss even without Bane. Wait, when they start what?
When the ones next to me start their turns, let me know.
Oh, okay. We're going clockwise around Minstrel right now. So, top left guy. That is a natural 20. But I still have to lose my D4 on the floor. So that's an 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And that is
Oh, also, yeah, sorry.
not with advantage. Okay. So that'll be 2 points of slashing damage as he rakes you with his claws. And then the one on the other side, that's a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That's 5 points of slashing damage as it rakes you with its claws, and then it goes in for a bite. And say, nope, that's a 13 to hit. Okay, that's those three. We have the one. Okay, yes, Fel, the one next to you is now taking his turn.
Okay, well, he has reduced movement speed.
Oh, okay.
Minus 10 feet.
Okay, well, he's attacking you.
That's cool. Just wanted to let you know.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 2 points of slashing damage.
Oh, he's a weak ass bitch.
And the one behind Aubergine will claw at her again.
I feel like they have
misses.
like D12s or something and they're just rolling ones.
I'm rolling real bad on the damage. Ooh. 18 minus... yeah, that'll be a 20 to hit.
Damn.
And the
They got
damage...
good bonuses.
The damage will be 5 points of slashing damage. Alright, that is the 5 that are baned. The other 2 that threw the spears come snaking up out of the water.
Oh,
This one-
did they take their minus 4 D4?
Everybody on deck did, yes.
Okay, cool.
This guy comes launching out of the water, lands, and takes a swipe at Aveza. That is going to miss on both counts, and it's not quite flanking, so it doesn't get advantage. The other one... $30? No. The other one leaps up over here, and it's going to take a swipe at Dad. No! Ooh, it's a natural 20 to hit.
So many natural 20s.
What is happening?
It's my lucky day. All right, so we're looking at.
Anyways, both of the two that are near me, they have reduced movement speed 10 feet. The two red ones, because they were started their turn within 10 feet.
Okay. Dad, you take a whopping 5 points of slashing damage. All right, it's Aveza's turn. She's gonna whirl around and take a swipe at the one that went after Clem. That misses. They both miss. Both of her attacks miss. Cool. Fel, you're up next.
That was like, at least he's turning into some kind of party. And as a bonus action, he's going to slide his blade across his arm. And it's going to take on a brilliant glowing red hue.
Cool.
And I took 3 points of damage. I took more damage to myself than they've dealt to me this whole time. It's like, now we're gonna really fucking party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a 12. Another 3 to hit the one in front of me.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's almost max damage. It's 27 points of damage.
Okay, you're targeting the one in front of you between you and Aubergine?
Yeah.
Okay, he's dead.
Fuck yeah.
Obliterated.
Step up. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna attack the one at the bow.
Okay.
Alright. That is a 18.
That hits.
That is 17 points of damage.
Ooh, okay.
And he's getting scarred.
Okay.
Why not? Just for giggles.
What does that do?
I don't remember. I just know where he is pretty much. Oh yeah, also what? Each time a scar creature deals damage to you. Okay. Or a creature near me. It does stuff if they do stuff to me or somebody within 5 feet of me, they take 5 damage.
Okay. Good to know. I'll have to remind me of that when that happens.
Psychic damage.
Cool. All right. Ulver's up next. He's going to take another shot with his longbow. Natural one.
Oliver, dude.
He goes to just, knock the arrow and just completely misses. And the arrow just falls out of his hands and clatters on the deck. Minstrel, you're up.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to attack the one at the bottom again.
All right.
23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
14 points of damage?
That's 25 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, 25.
Oh, yeah. That does it.
Bye!
A bloodied mess, he falls off the back of the ship and crashes into the waves.
Cool. And then I will just turn this way and attack the one on the left with my dagger.
Okay. That hits.
16 and a whopping 3 damage.
Nice. I love the tiny damage amounts because it's really easy to do the math on that. Perfect. I still got it wrong. I was still off by 2. What the fuck? Okay.
That's like, that's 2/3 of the number you were doing.
I know. I was like, oh, this is so easy. Done.
You dumbass.
I am a dumbass. All right. That was embarrassing. Okay. Clem, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And bump
At what
the
level?
one. 3rd.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna bonk the one on the right.
Oops. Trying to get your mace.
Oh.
So it's the
Okay.
16.
There's your mace. Cover in there. 16 to hit. Hits.
6.
6 points of damage. Beautiful.
You got bonked, bitch.
We got bonked.
Doesn't it do more damage at level 3?
It's 1d8 plus 3, and I rolled a 3.
At level 3? Really?
Yeah.
Wait. Wow. That's not what I would have expected. Maybe it's at 4th level that it gets its buff.
Could be. Anything else on your turn?
Oh, that was a bonus action.
Yeah, so
right?
now she gets to actually mace the face.
So now I'm actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 10, which will miss.
Yes, it will. All right, you got a good
Do
bonking in there, though.
clerics ever get second at 2 attacks per round?
No,
That's a
you
bummer.
got to dip into fire for some of that. All right, Dad, you're up.
Sure. I'll smack the one next to Aubergine, or attempt to anyway.
Okay.
How's an 11 looking for you?
11 just misses. Or Dad.
That's it.
All right. Well, here we go with some Sawagan action. The bottom left guy is going to strike at Minstrel. And that misses, even without the Bane taken into account. The bottom right guy is also going to strike at Minstrel. Okay, that's minus 19 to hit.
Yep.
That's 2 points of slashing damage. Yay.
Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that and take 1 damage.
Sure, why not? The guy next to Dad.
Should have been using that every time, but I haven't.
Yeah. It's hilarious, though.
Little pokes add up.
He's gonna step up and strike at Aubergine.
Aubergine, no, hit me.
And he's not baned, so the natural 20 stays a natural 20. And then the other one is a 22 to hit, so they both hit. We'll roll damage for the natural 20 first, which is 6 points of slashing damage, followed by
Thank God they're weak.
4 points, so 10 total points of damage. To
If these guys were
Aubergine.
tougher, we'd have been fucking dead by now. If they did normal creature damage, we'd be fucked.
You know, it's balanced. They have a low AC, but they get a lot of attacks. Another natural 20 on the guy behind you.
Oh my god. Wait, which guy did? The
guy behind
guy's
the
attacking
aubergine.
her again? Oh my god.
Yeah, but it gets baned, so it's a 19 to hit. So it still hits, but I don't think we're not counting the crit. I don't know how Bane actually works with crits, but
I think you still get the crit, but it potentially could miss, right?
okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, the second attack is a 19 to hit, so they both hit again. That's 12 total points of slashing damage. Aubergine. And then the guy up at the front is going to attack Avesa.
How much was that for me? Sorry.
What did I say? 10? 12? I think I said 12.
Is that additional to the previous 10?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
You're not down, are you?
I'm very close.
Hang in there. This guy strikes at Avesa and is going to miss. And that brings it to her turn. So she will take her 2 attacks against him.
Did he miss with both attacks?
Yes.
Lucky bastard.
She got a natural 20. on one of her attacks. So that's going to be... Where's my D10?
So many natural 20s.
I'm loving this. I'm rolling so well today.
You have to hide that dice from her, Kay.
It's both of my D20s in here. It's like
I'm starting to
killing
think
it
it's
today.
loaded.
That's going to be 16 points of damage from her plus 3, so 19 total points of damage. He's still up, unfortunately. I don't trust my brain, so I'm using the calculator for everything from here on out. All right. That is her turn. Fel, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna beat the shit out of this one that's fucking with Aubergine. With my friend. That hits because it's not less than a 3. It's 15.
Yep.
That's a lot. That's 13 plus 4, 17 plus 6. It's 23 points of damage.
You're attacking the one below you?
Yeah.
Okay. 23 points. Yeah, that does a pretty good number on him.
I hit him again. 13 to hit.
Okay.
17 points of damage.
Excellent. He's looking pretty rough there.
Fall down, damn it!
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Ulver, come on, buddy. Get it together.
Well, they make me drop my concentration. I'm a fucking god right now, so.
Ulver misses again. Minstrel, you're up.
Well, poop. I can't get to my sneak attacks now. So I guess I'll just attack that one to my left.
Okay.
With my rapier. Nope, that's an 11.
Yeah.
Well, bonus action. Dagger.
That hits.
3 damage.
3 damage. Cool. I can math
be down
that.
here a while.
At that rate. All right. Clem, you're up. Dad, you're on deck.
I'm gonna have to do cure wounds.
Fair enough.
It's 5. What was the point?
Fair enough.
And then I will do spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Conk with the spiritual weapon. Conk it.
Well,
Conk it
that's
good.
26.
That hits.
And that's an 18.
18 damage or what?
Yep.
How'd
That's
you do
so
18
much better
damage?
than 6.
Thought it was
Apparently
one-
it switched to 2d8.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
See, that makes more sense anyways, that it was 2d8.
That does make more sense. All right. Cool. If you want to retroactively roll another d8 for the last attack that you did.
No, it
Okay.
only did it that time. I'm doing it through D&D Beyond.
Okay.
I don't know why it switched to 2d8.
Okay. That's fine.
That's weird, man.
Dad, what you got?
I don't know. Probably nothing. I'm just gonna try to smack the guy to the right again.
Just
Okay.
not Sleet Storm. Anything but Sleet Storm. We all just slip off the boat. Goodbye.
Okay, I think a 19 probably works, huh?
Sure does.
Nice. Okay. That will be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, which one are you attacking? The guy on the right or the left?
Yeah, the right one.
Okay. You smash him into a bloody little paste.
Don't worry, Aubergine, I got you. And I will cast Healing Word at 2nd level.
Ooh. Get healed. I haven't moved this whole combat.
7 points of healing to Aubergine.
Nice. Not a whole lot of places to move there, Fel.
Thank you. That feels much better.
All right, the Sahuagin take their turn. We're gonna start back at the bottom left again. He is baned. It's probably gonna hit either way. That's a 20 to hit on the first attack. Second one misses. That'll be 3 points of slashing damage, Minstrel.
Ooh.
The other one is going to. Yeah, I don't. That's no, it doesn't really work. Okay, I'll just attack you. He is also baned. So that's a 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
5 points of slashing damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. The one below Fel takes a swipe at Fel.
Yeah, good, because I've been fucking him up.
That is. Oh, it was so close to a natural 20, but they both miss.
I think you've had enough of those.
And the last one goes for Veza. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see. He's not baned. No. 18 and
But he is scarred.
okay, so one of them hits, and that's going to be 3 points of damage to her.
And he takes 5 points of psychic.
Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay, there we go. Got my numbers mixed up. As usual. Fel, you're up.
Okay, I popped this one in the back again. It's a 20.
Okay.
If he's not dead, he should be. That's
Yeah, the one with the scar?
22 points of damage.
The one with the scar?
No, the one down
Oh,
below
okay.
that I've been attacking next to Aubergine.
Oh, yeah. A bloody mess.
Okay. and
Keels
I'm
over the
gonna-
side of the boat.
I'm gonna leave the range on this guy. He gets an attack opportunity.
Okay. That misses.
Okay, and I'm gonna swoop down here, and I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay.
22.
That hits.
20 points of damage.
Yeah.
The stacking thing I'm doing right now is nuts.
All right. Ulver's up after you. Come on, buddy. I believe in you. That
Hit
hits.
something once.
It hits. It hits. He got a 15. All right. What is his damage even? Oh, the same as hers. Okay. That makes it easy. 3 points of damage. Well, it hits. Cool. Minstrel, you're up.
Okay, I will attack the same one again. With my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
For 23.
Yep.
Oh, that'll be 24 damage.
He did. He reeled it.
Bye, bitch. I'm glad I could get you that sneak attack.
And then I'll hit
yeah.
the other one with my dagger.
Sure.
22 to hit. And 2 damage.
Cool. Clem, you're up.
I would like to spiritual weapon the one by Minstrel.
Okay.
Get conked, bitch.
No, it's a 10. Never mind.
Okay. Your spiritual mace whips.
And then I'm gonna mace to the face. The one near me.
Okay, you can move up where
fine.
Fel was.
That's 19.
Yeah, that hits.
I got a 1, so I'm going to re-roll because I can do that.
Oh, nice.
So that's 4 damage.
That's enough. You mace him to the face. His face implodes. This bloody, awful, concave-faced creature sinks beneath the waves.
No, I should have talked about this during combat, but we could probably make costumes out of these.
Oh, God.
There'll be plenty of bodies on the boat you can play with after.
All right, Dad, you're up. There's one assailant left.
Sure, I will turn around and attempt a Sacred Flame.
Okay. That is a 9.
That fails. And is 10 points of damage.
Nice. God, freaking math. 10 points, you said?
Correct.
All right. Yeah, your Sacred Flame blasts into it. It kind of shrinks back and it's his turn, so he's gonna lash back out at Minstrel. And he is baned. 18 minus. So 18 to hit.
Yep.
All right. That is. I rolled the wrong die for the damage, so let's roll the correct one. 5 points of damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Alrighty. Aveza is up. He will just come sprinting on down.
She falls off the boat.
Get right in there. And take a swing that misses, and another swing that also misses. Cool.
God, these two are useless.
Belle, what you got?
I step on in and super stab. Dude, they stopped hitting me, and so like I don't have to worry about concentration. It's funny. It's the only weakness to Spirit Shroud, man. That's 16 points of damage.
Alrighty. Oh my god. That doesn't quite do it, but
Cool, I've got a second attack. That's
Yeah.
also a 20 to hit.
okay.
That's one off max damage. It's 27 points of damage.
Oh yeah, he did.
Jesus.
The final assailant's body crashes into the waves as he kills
If
over
it
the side of the
matters,
ship.
6 of that was necrotic and 8 of that was radiant. I don't know how I'm doing both at the same time, but I'm loving it.
Sure. All right, so you guys find yourselves standing on this suddenly very quiet boat as the waves kind of crash up around you, taking the bodies below. There's a bit of muddied, bloody red water, and the boat has a bit of it's kind of in need of a scrubbing. It's slick with blood. Vesa kind of wipes off her sword. Well, shit. Shoves it home. Everyone all right?
Fine. Aubergine, are you alright? You took a bit of a beating there.
I think Aubergine is just going to kind of like sink down and just cast Cure Wounds.
You guys watch as the flitting little balls of light that were zipping around Fell just sort of like fizzle out, and his sword stops glowing. Actually, his sword could keep glowing. Yeah, I can. Never mind.
Minstrel is going to use a potion of healing.
Vesa goes over, kind of slaps her brother on the shoulder, like, what was up with that, man? Like, where's your head at? Get in the game. He just kind of like,
No.
as you guys rest up, tend your
Oh,
wounds.
I guess we're gonna take a short rest, so never mind. It does go out.
The fight took maybe an hour. You guys had, well, with all the lead up. It's late afternoon, mid afternoon. I don't remember what time I said it was.
So, but we are taking a short rest, yeah.
I assume so.
Yeah, assuming nothing else jumps out and
Oh,
attacks us.
if we're doing that, then I guess
we
I
don't
don't
need to use
need
the
to take a
potion.
potion.
Yeah. I'm gonna do short rest.
Roll some hit dice, though.
I'm just gonna take 2 hit dice. 1d8. That's 6 plus 3. That's 9 plus 5, 14.
I'll probably do 3.
Hey, look, I'm at max health. Dude, this D8 has been rolling 8s nonstop. My radiant D8.
18.
7, 5, 7, 3, 5.
All right.
All right, sorry.
So as you guys take a moment to kind of collect yourselves and your wounds, Ulver settles back in at the rudder. Avesa adjusts the sails to try to get you guys back on track. I don't know if it's a hell of a coincidence or what, but we don't usually see Sawagan quite that close to the city.
Could have been a scouting party.
Yeah.
That was a bit abrupt. As I said during the fight, though, it's perfectly plausible that we could make disguises out of the carcasses. I know that may not seem savory to you, but it works.
Maybe we'd have to go diving for them.
Oh, did they all fall off? Did we just push them off the boat? What happened?
I mean, they were all basically like standing on the side of the ship and...
Oh, they all fell into the water.
Yeah.
Never mind then. Well, if they all fell into the water conveniently, then never mind.
No Halloween costumes today.
Fair enough. We can find our own ways to get through things, though.
Probably won't be
So
any
how many more
shortage
days
of-
do we have to do this traveling?
3.
Oh, shit. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Although if it does, I think we pretty much figured out how to deal with them.
Take 'em with the pointy end.
Well, yeah, that. But I feel like it's fair enough to assume that certain spells that like for instance, I have a spell that when I take damage up to a certain amount, it reflects the damage back to them, and they do like no fucking damage. So that would stay up a while.
Well, everyone handled themselves well. Seen worse Sawagan attacks. I've seen better shooting. He just...
Yeah, Oliver, you should take a little bit of a lesson from Minstrel. He's a pretty good shot. I know you mostly saw him doing stabbing, but
shakes his head. My brother don't talk too much. Can't, actually. We got into a fight when we were like 7. I crushed his windpipe. Hasn't said a word since.
wow. It's fucking brutal.
Gives her another glare. You know. He survived. That's what counts, right?
I suppose so. In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, we were pretty rowdy. But we got sent off to the guard. Mom said, join up, learn some discipline, or make it on our own out on the streets, so we opted for the discipline.
That's That's where we took different paths. I grew up on the streets. Maybe that's why I shoot better.
He's
Yeah.
normally pretty good. I mean, I don't know what his excuse is.
Yeah, the big question is...
He looks up and makes some signs, and he's like, "This is the first one surprised him. Couldn't quite get his
Well,
wits after that."
I took care of that one for him.
Yeah. Like I said, they
did
never
you get put on the street by your parents after crushing your brother's windpipe?
No, I was pretty much just there the whole time. Never knew my parents.
Do they just like prom night, slip you on out in an alleyway?
I don't know.
Just curious. We never really talk about our past, any of us. Like, I don't know what Aubergine's even from.
I grew up on the main streets of Waterdeep.
Yeah, you've mentioned that. Multiple times, in fact. Almost ad nauseum. But you didn't really say anything else about that. I mean, like,
Well,
did you kill people as a kid? Like, where'd you learn to shoot? Did you learn to shoot? Like, did you take assassin contracts as a kid? I mean, how fucked up was your childhood, man?
well, I tell you, but I probably have to shoot you.
Well, yeah, okay, that's a pretty big threat because it's not coming from Olva.
He's just.
I'm just messing with you, Dad. Can you get us some fanny food? I think we all need a little bit of a camaraderie building to realize this is all in jest. Except for I would really like to know what happened with pretty much all of you. Where we met you, Aubergine, in Saltmarsh. Are you from Saltmarsh? Or were you just... Well, where are you from?
I think the coalition sent her there to meet
It
us.
is. I'm from a teeny tiny little forest. You wouldn't know it.
Well, no, I don't know much of anywhere. But, you get pointed out on a map. I think Minstrel's got maps.
I do. I have some coastal maps, but they haven't been very useful. I don't know why I kept them.
Underground. That's where I'm from. Smelled like shit there all the time because the methane had nowhere to go. Every time somebody farts, poops, anything like that, just stays with you. No cross breezes, no nothing.
No drafts in the Underdark. Noted.
Nah, just
sticks
with you.
One little spark might set that off.
I mean, honestly, there have been deaths. There have been people who have attempted to cast a simple create bonfire cantrip and blown themselves to pieces.
Curious if some of the earthquakes we feel on the surface are just methane explosions.
I don't think there's plate tectonics in Faerun. I think it's just fart explosions from the Underdark. They happen way more than you'd think they do.
The more you know.
Yeah. I mean,
Why do I
haven't
let you
thought
play
about
in
it
my games?
much, but that might have been how my parents died. I'm not certain.
Methane explosion accident.
Yeah, I don't remember. But it makes as much sense as anything else. It's a very common way to die in the Underdark. That and eaten by something scary. But mostly it's the blowing up.
Well, if we ever go down there, no flame, I guess, then.
You
Keep
learn
the
something
flame
new
to a
every
minimum.
day.
Yeah, but you just got to keep your sniffer up, and just be prepared for not so pleasant assault to your senses. Dad, what about you? Where are you from?
Oh, you don't want to hear about that. Just a small little gnome village up north in the mountains.
You say gnome village?
Oh, yeah. I was kind of... Yeah, they took me in. I was kind of their protector up there. It's not a big deal.
So you were raised by people that go up to your kneecap?
Raised is pretty strong word. I wouldn't say raised. Kind of guided, more like.
So did you have like a father, a mother figure that would discipline you, like get a stick and swat your butt when you were misbehaving? Because I'm sorry, but that's like the best mental image I've ever had. Picturing someone of your size bent over the knee. Well, I guess you couldn't really mostly just lay on the ground, I guess.
I think your imagination is going to be far more interesting than the truth. So let's go with that.
Nice. A little supine spanking. Well, what about you two? Where are you from? Saltmarsh?
Oh yeah. Yep, born and bred. I guess that's the same thing, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah, nothing too exciting. Like I said, we were pretty rowdy.
What are we eating?
Oh yeah, roll for food!
I mean, he doesn't have to. He could have just ignored me and said, no, I'm keeping it myself.
No, I was going to. I was just waiting.
What kind of meal are you trying to get?
I think I'm just going to do comfortable. Let's see. What do I need to roll? A 13? Okay. Charisma. Oh, this is going to be bad. Okay.
You do get to add your proficiency.
Oh, that's right. Well, doesn't matter. That's a 9. So it's trash. I just throw it in the water. Not today. I think we'll save the. I'm just chumming for food right now. I think I've used all of it. Don't worry. You were born and bred? That's what you were born and bred? Is that what I heard? That's weird. Anyways,
you have 2 more tries. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna still have a good meal today. If we try again.
I'll try again.
If not, I'm willing to reach right down into your fanny pack and see if I can pull me out some meat and cheese.
That's a 19. So I have created a comfortable finger sandwiches for everybody.
Oh, nice.
Are they sandwiches made of fingers? Are they sandwiches the size of fingers? Are they for your fingers to use to eat?
Yes.
All of the above. So yeah, Vase is in the middle of like, well, yeah, you know, we're a pretty rowdy bunch as kids, and then holy shit, is that
about this comfortable meal?
That's a neat trick. How did
finger sandwich platter?
Yeah, I don't know. Why did we bother with the hardtack?
It's hard to say, really. You just didn't know who you were traveling with. Dad is a purveyor of snacks. He almost doesn't ever have a snack. Sometimes he dumps some in the water just to feed the fish, but for the most part, he's got snacks for everyone at all times, and it's pretty good usually.
That's right. Got to make sure everyone's in good fighting health.
Yeah, I have a tendency to reach right into his fanny pack when he's not looking and take food out. He's got all kinds of shit in there.
Oh, color me impressed. See why you keep him around.
Mm-hmm. Well, that and the healing and the big mallet. So,
got a mouthful of sandwich. All right, guys. As you guys enjoy your meal and the conversation, we'll go and take our break.
Okay, while they're eating, I'm not really that interested in finger sandwiches. They make me uncomfortable. So Fel is going to he's going to be trying to swab the deck of all of this log and blood.
Sure, yeah, cool.
So that we don't slip and fall into the water. So he's actually standing on the outside of the boat, just trying to wash it off and getting
give it a good scrub. Sure. All right. Well, we'll be back in 5, guys. Thanks for hanging out, chat. We love you, and we'll see you in a few. And we're back. So, you guys have fought off the Sawagan ambush. You've had some lunch, had a little bit of conversation. The day passes into evening. I assume somebody takes watch again with the spyglass. Whoever that is can go ahead and make a perception check to keep an eye out for the evening if you'd like.
I'll do that.
Have we used the mirror today?
Yes, you did use it this morning to scry on Aladane.
Gotcha.
I bet.
Since it's evening, you want me to do the lookout since I have the dark visions?
Is this going to be like watches, or is this one person doing the?
You could set up watches if you want. Somebody, I assume, will be keeping watch overnight.
I will be on a watch for overnight.
Yeah, I'll take a night watch as well.
Yeah, I'll just take the first watch and then.
Okay.
Sorry.
So yeah, it's evening. What'd you roll?
A 19.
Excellent. So you keep your eyes out on the horizon in all directions. Everything seems pretty quiet. There are some gray clouds in the distance, not close enough to be of note to y'all yet. The twins keep the ship more or less wrangled. They're not having to fight too hard against any of the waves or currents or anything like that, with the wind going as it is at the moment. But they seem very watchful and not tense, but very dedicated to their work and keeping an eye on things, knowing how quickly the sea can turn against you, as we just saw. So you guys have the evening and the night to spend as you will. If there's anything you'd like to say or do. Otherwise, we will skip ahead to the morning.
Are we doing like shared watches or just one person up each watch?
However you want.
What do you all suppose we should do? Take turns one at a time, or do we want multiple sets of eyes during each watch?
I think taking turns should be fine.
One of the two of us is going to be up at all times. When I'm asleep, he's up. When he's asleep, I'm up. Just, you know.
You got a horn or something? Over?
What?
See this over. You got a horn or something? In case
Yeah.
In case there's a problem. He says yeah?
No. He nods. And then he comes over and rings a little bell that's hanging on the mast.
All right. Cool. Well, I'll listen for your bell. And I guess we'll just watch through the night.
All right, so Dad had the evening watch. Who's up next?
Me.
Okay, you want to make
I'll pass the spyglass along.
I think I've got a +2. Right? I need to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's +2. 16.
Okay. Yeah, things are looking pretty okay. It's dark. Your dark vision only helps so much out on this endless expanse of black. But with you and an Ulver up, it's a fairly quiet watch for you. There is plenty of space for those of you who are sleeping to spread out on deck if you want, with your bedrolls or whatever kind of equipment you have. There is that crawl space. There's enough room in there for people to go under the deck if they wanted to, and have a nap with the cargo. That's what Avesa does. She'll go below deck and crawl up down there.
I feel like if you can't see the ocean moving but feel the ocean moving, I'm gonna get sick. I'm not on a boat that small.
It is not the most comfortable ride. You guys have been at sea long enough that you kind of know what to expect. You've been in some jams and some storms.
Get pretty spoiled with our fancy boat.
But yeah, that definitely had better, Oh yeah,
everything.
It's a better everything. It's a bit choppy. All right, so who's on the last watch after Phil?
Me.
All right, go ahead and make your.
I don't know which number you want to use. Is it advantage with the spyglass? I don't know.
I'm gonna say at night, definitely not.
No? Okay, then that's a 9.
Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Isn't your passive perception like 30?
My passive perception is 18.
Yeah.
Said D6?
Yeah.
3.
With a 3 on your natural 1, you
I did get a reroll from Mood Man though.
Oh, you did. Look at that mood. Okay, go ahead and re-roll your net.
Alrighty. 27.
I was gonna have you drop the spyglass in the water, but mood saved your ass. So, thanks to
Dad
Mood.
would have been pissed.
I know.
Hey, you know how much money those spyglasses are? Jesus.
Look better. So, Minstrel, you looked better, and things are looking pretty good. Your watch pass is uneventful.
How are spyglasses worth 1,000 gold?
I guess the lens technology or something with the mirroring and the size and the I don't know. It's difficult to make apparently.
Yeah, it's worth an ass ton of money.
Or it's just enchanted. It's not. It's like a like what the paper towel roll you used to use as a kid.
Attach a spyglass to a longbow and you got a scope.
Oh
Sure.
shit! Doesn't seem all that useful.
It's for those long shots, man.
All right. So morning comes. Another day passed. You all take your long rest.
Oh yeah, long rest.
Who needs a long rest?
It
I'm
is
glad
now.
because I was really fucked up.
Yeah.
Thanks, back.
Yeah, just the benefit of warlocks is getting all their shit back on a short rest. Except for my hit dice. Long rest.
It is now the second day of travel as morning comes. You can all sit around, do your morning breakfast routine or whatever. If there's anything you'd like to say or do of note, let me know.
Hey, clerics. Fel's gonna like sit down aubergine and Dadarak, and he's gonna be like, I might have made a bit of an oopsie.
Well, that's okay, Fel. You can be honest with us. We try to support you as much as you need, give you your space, but it's okay to make mistakes. Me and Aubergine, we understand.
I was shopping. And you know me, I like to spend all of my money. So I bought a couple of metal things. And I meant to give them to you, and they might have been useful when we were being attacked by fish people. Didn't even occur to me till I woke up this morning. So here you go. He hands a mace to one of you and a warhammer to the other one.
Oh, yeah, this is kind of my thing. I don't know why you wouldn't have given this to me earlier, but
well, it was meant to be a gift, and I thought it's almost winter solstice. Maybe I could save it for a wild elephant gift or something.
Fel, now I know what it is. It's not going to be a surprise. I love gifts.
I also figured you liked living, and thought maybe that would be nice. But anyways, they weren't that expensive, so don't worry about it. And yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Don't look at me.
No. Come here.
No.
Come here, Phil.
Oh God, no. Oh shit.
Bring him in for a hug.
Get a dad hug.
Oh no, I don't like it. I don't have human touch ever. All the touches are with blades.
Big pats on the back. Daggers. I don't know what to say. This is wonderful. But don't go spending all your money on me and Aubergine.
Oh no, it's fine. I've got 30 gold left.
Actually, if you need, we can help you out. And Dad looks to Aubergine. We can probably help you out if you're in trouble. You need anything. You need a place to stay.
No, we own a boat.
Well, I mean, after all this,
Oh no, my body belongs to the wild.
Well, I'm proud of you, bud. Thanks a lot.
All right. So, anyways, those are +1 weapons.
Nice.
All right. Avesa comes up from below deck, clapping her hands together. All right, what's for breakfast? Snack man.
Let's Fanny pack up some grub.
I think the nickname's a little reductive, but I will reach in for a comfortable breakfast. I will reach in for a comfortable breakfast.
You made another squalid meal? There's more to the fish.
Food, dude.
You're like, Dad, you don't have to feed the fish every day. That's probably why the Sahagin were on us. It's like, you fed them. You wanted more.
No, they came before I fed. I think the feeding is kind of keeping them at bay, They're just hungry. Anyways, here's some eggies in a basket. And I pull out eggies in a basket, for those who don't know, is a fried egg inside of a circle inside of a piece of bread. So.
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
It's an eggie in a basket. It's a good, nice little morning treat.
I don't understand. Is this supposed to be food? It doesn't. There's no meat or cheese. It doesn't smell like meat or cheese.
Thanks,
Why is
mate.
it yellow? Why is there white? Food isn't white. Except cheese. Cheese is white sometimes.
Just shove it in your mouth, Phil. It's good for you.
Fuck. I need to make myself a willpower check. He does it. He sticks it in his mouth. And he dies.
Sure.
Get your protein in there.
Oh, it's weird. Ooh, it's squidgy. Oh, and you just like egg yolk just pouring out between his teeth. Oh, what is this?
Slurp it in, man. Come on.
It's pretty good, actually, considering it's not meat. Or is it a strange kind of meat?
It's pre-meat.
It's what you get before it turns into meat.
Pre-meat. I could get used to this pre-meat. We shall provide pre-meat with bacon every morning for breakfast. I think that is probably the way we go.
I think I can probably arrange that.
Enough, will one of these baskets turn into a meat basket?
You can wait and find out. I'd be interested to see myself.
Puts it on the front of the ship. Just right there on the head. And they're in the stern, just gonna watch it.
Over in a vasa, or like
just gonna wait for it to turn into meat.
Okay, well.
Bird comes in, swoops it up, flies away.
Gagnar, why don't you go ahead and roll our D10 for the day?
No, that's cool. Guys, let's do this one. That's a 4.
A 4? Okay.
Yeah, if it's bad, I'm sorry.
Can't be worse than a 6.
Could be. You fucking kraken. Fucking dragon turtle.
Well, you guys have your breakfast. You pass the morning. I assume so, maybe Dad's back at it with the spyglass, keeping an eye on things. Cat wants out, just as promised. Dad, you want to go ahead and roll a perception check for your watch?
Absolutely.
Come snuggle.
That's a natural 20 for a total of 23.
Cool. So the day passes. The weather keeps. There's some trouble with the wind. It changes direction. They have to kind of pull down the sail to keep heading more or less the on course. At about noontime, as you're keeping watch, you're scanning the horizon. In the distance, you see a galleon, a very large ship, carrying the Waterdeep flag. And as you watch, you can see it kind of rock a bit, and rock a bit, rock a bit.
Hey, gang.
You interrupted our sea shanty.
Sorry, it was very good. I actually probably should have warned you a few seconds earlier, but I had to hear the chorus again. We're not alone on this vast, endless sea. Apparently, there's a water deep galleon, probably under attack given the jostling of it.
Right. So, what does that mean? Do we go save them?
I don't know. We don't have any cannons on this boat.
Yeah, I mean, like, is it just, are they being attacked by another ship? Are they being attacked by fish people? Are they being attacked by, what are they being attacked by? Because, we can't really lose this boat. It's kind of on an important mission.
I'm not able to determine exactly what the scenario is. All I saw was a water-deep vessel rocking away.
I've got an idea. Use the mirror.
Aveza comes up to stand next to you guys and is like, let me take a look.
Look with your eyes, not with your hands. I keep the spyglass away from her.
So she kind of scans around. Like, I mean, yeah, there's a ship out there.
When that boat's a rocking, don't go a knocking. I say we just stay on the mission here.
I mean, that seems like
not wrong. We're not really outfitted for combat or rescue or anything. And if we
How far away is it?
It's on the horizon. It's pretty far out there. You couldn't quite see. You could just make out the flag colors. Couldn't quite see what was happening.
More or less on our path?
You'd have to go a little bit out of your way to get to it, but it is ahead of you, off to your starboard a bit.
I don't know, folks, because I have these conundrums. If we get,
I say we check on it with the mirror, see what we see.
Can we do that, Aubergine? You got enough focus, or you need to get a closer look at it?
I actually don't remember. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, I'll whip it out and look into it.
All right, you gaze in. Keeping this ship in mind. Picture the Waterdevian flag, the galleon, the 3 sails, full with the wind, and you see water sloshing up over the sides as this ship is pounded again, smashed from the sea with these huge, powerful, dark, glistening tentacles.
Yeah, let's just pretend we didn't see that ship.
Not helpable.
Massive tentacles hitting the ship. No. Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
Oh, so we're gonna let people die then?
You've seen a ship assaulted by tentacles before. You've been on a ship assaulted by tentacles before.
It did not go well.
These tentacles are like 5 times the size.
Great.
This is massive.
Did you get an idea of who's on the ship? Like, is it children?
No.
Is it an orphan ship?
No idea.
Ship of just orphans being sent.
You got a sense of a merchant
It's a galleon.
vessel.
Those are generally big.
Yeah, they've got a whole orphanage on there. Then it's not just 1 or 2 kids; it's the whole damn orphanage.
If you want to go and die, that's fine. But I'm staying right here.
It's not that I want to die; it's that I'm thinking about all the kids that are dying right now.
A lot of people die at sea.
If you all agree that it's best to ignore them, we can do that. My only other thought is that when they're done with that ship, if we're going basically the general direction, what if that thing gets hungry for us as well?
I don't think we're big enough to draw its attention.
Well, fair enough then. I suppose we keep sailing and let all the orphans drown.
I'm sure they have rowboats or something.
Yeah, we just have to look after our own right now. I think the mission's too important. Yeah, besides, I don't think we're going to be able to help them if it's 5 times the size of the tentacles we faced before. What are we supposed to do? We'll just die with the orphans.
True enough.
At least this way, someone will remember the orphans.
Yeah. Little Timmy. God, he had such spirit. All right.
Aubergine, will you go ahead and pour some out for the orphans? They deserve our respect.
I guess Aubergine would just pull out like a load of wineskins and hand it out to everyone and just pour it out for the homies.
All right. Do any of you keep an eye on the ship as you...
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to watch that chick go down.
Okay.
It's like when you're driving down the highway and there's an accident and you go slow crawl by it.
Yeah, rubbernecking. Yeah.
Absolutely, we're rubbernecking.
Okay, so as the event progresses, you guys moving in your direction, the ship kind of blocked where it is, being assaulted as it is just absolutely ransacked by this creature. You can see the shapes of people either jumping or falling overboard as the ship is rocked. You see an attempt to lower a rowboat down the side where an assault from the tentacle snaps the rigging and the boat goes sideways and dumps everyone into the water. You can see the ship splintering kind of in the middle, making more of a V shape than a ship is supposed to.
Hey, they could still recover that rowboat.
How close are we to this thing now?
It's still pretty off in the distance. You're kind of skirting it, keeping it in sight, but you're not going towards it at this point. You've changed direction a bit to kind of keep it off the port horizon.
There's a very small, maybe biggish small part of me that hopes that all of them die, so that none of them can remember our ship just sailing on by.
Well, we don't have any flags or markers. They won't know it was us.
They might be a little bit busy dying to notice anyway.
We're in no position to help. We can't.
Goodbye, orphans.
Dad'll hand the spyglass over to Fel and go down deck.
All right. Do I see orphans dying?
Make a perception check.
Oh shit!
Starbuck.
Use this dark die.
Can't you snuggle?
This dark hell die. That's a 16.
You watch through the spyglass. I mean, you don't know if they're orphans, but you can see smaller shapes that could be kids, could be
Oh my god.
halflings or gnomes or something.
Oh.
There's not a lot of them, but kind of
Oh.
people scrambling around on deck. You don't really see much of a assault back. There doesn't seem to be a fighting force. People that are fairly well dressed, just going over the side.
Oh, they're just rich. All right. Seen enough of that. Onward.
All right.
No remorse for the rich people.
You can say they were all well dressed. So,
Well, it's not like we can do anything. The rest of my party already said we're not going, so I was just like, at least they're rich.
I mean, none of you are wrong. We can't do anything about that. Couldn't stop it, and we can't really take on survivors.
Wait, let me check my spells. Maybe I have a one hit KO on this giant kraken.
If we did take on survivors, we'd have to give up our mission, turn back around, head home. Just bear in mind that we're trying to save Saltmarsh here. Oliver kind of nods.
I would argue that Saltmarsh is way more important than a ship of randoms, but...
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're also trying to rescue Aladane Mar.
No, I said we're fine. It's fine. It's fine. They're rich. It's fine. There were things I could do to try to help, but I don't know how far we are.
Way too far.
Way too far. They're already dead anyways.
It's chum in the water. As Dad would say.
Dad, you sick son of a bitch.
So the day passes on that somber note, watching the destruction wreaked. It takes a couple hours before the ship goes under. You see the masts snap off, the sails fall. Back. Agnew, you might have to come let her out.
Cat song in the background.
She's like, because she cries outside the door, so I have to let her in to get her to stop crying, but I know she's just going to turn around and run back out again. Fucking cats, man. So you guys watch as the galleon sinks beneath the waves, the tentacles wrapping around it in this fatal embrace and pulling it below.
Hentai!
And once again, you have your evening to spend as you will.
Well,
I believe we have one more fanny pack meal for the day.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything interesting in the water as like stuff floats by?
I think you guys are too far away for any of that to be happening.
yeah. Now, if I just posed the proposition that we go there to loot dead, maybe I could have gotten people on board.
That was your mistake, Fel.
Mm.
You didn't mention the loot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should we proceed with? Go ahead, Dad.
I figured, we might as well see what the common sailor has to deal with. So I think hardtack tonight is fine.
You fucked
And
up
I will.
again.
Listen, just don't worry about it, Fel. Here's your hardtack. Shut up.
I've still got meat in my bucket.
The eggy bread from this morning is still sitting at the bow. A little bit soggy from the sea spray.
Don't worry, I've got meat in a week. All right. Well.
Yeah, they bring out some of the supplies from below, hard bread and chewy, dried meat that's not really terribly seasoned or it's very salty.
Okay, I'm happy. I'm fine.
So we have another slew of evening watches. Less the same order, unless anyone wants to shake things up.
I'm fine with same order.
Go ahead.
Hey, excuse me. Evening is Dadarak, and then I am night, and...
All right, Dad first then.
That's how we did it last time.
I think Aubergine would stay up with Dad this time because she's, not dying.
Okay.
But I don't think she'll be much help anyway, so.
Could make a check with advantage, I guess. Got 2 eyes on the water.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
$16.
All right. Another fairly quiet night. You don't have dark vision, do you?
Of course not.
Yeah. So you don't see too much, but you don't see anything that gets your hackles up either. So your watch uneventfully.
I'll share some wine with Aubergine during our watch if she'll let me have some of her wine.
Oh, always. Always.
Right.
No role playing, just sitting, watching the water, drinking wine.
That's good.
Nice evening.
Yeah. Fel, you're up.
Oh, well, Fel will mosey on up out of his bed and go sit on the ship and look around and be sad about the orphans, but not sad about their rich parents. It's 18. I'm rolling good on these.
Okay.
I only have a +2.
18, another uneventful watch. The air is cool. Sun down the water. Nice crisp evening.
I'll smoke my pipe.
Do you tell any stories with it?
Yeah, I mean, like I'm just mumbling to myself, but the smoke is forming just a ship being capsized by a giant fucking Octa squad.
That's pretty
so,
grim. Avesa comments from her watch at the sail or at the rudder.
What's important is that we remember.
Heavy burden there. I think your other friends had the right idea.
Laugh off the death of others? Trust me. And he blows out little rich people getting like slapped together by tentacles. I want to remember.
See yourself. Minstrel, you're up.
Okay. 26.
Yeah. You see everything. Every star in the sky.
There are bacteria in the water.
Yeah. It is overwhelming and beautiful, and nothing escapes your attention. There's nothing really happening.
Oh, so nothing
Mhm.
escapes his attention.
I can see fish talking to each other in the water. This is crazy.
Julio, I love you. I love you too, Jezebel. These are the fish.
Mhm.
It's a soap opera.
But I know that you also. You also. What's the word? Pollinated?
Pollinated? I don't think that's what fish do.
The eggs of my sister. Damn.
Jezebel, what are you doing with him?
Whole school of fish comes by. Just gasps. Okay, we're done.
Okay. Morning comes.
That all happened in Minstrel's head.
He wakes up. Shit, I didn't do my watch.
Weird dreams, though. All right. Well, morning comes. Day 3. We're going to have Phelan roll our D10 for the day.
Hey, you guys remember it when we're traveling in the other game and
You mean
we made it like
minstrel?
a day and a half worth of journey in 2 sessions? We made 3 days so far.
Oh, you've made 2 days.
Okay.
And that's a 9.
A 9. What does a 9 get us? We had a
9.
6 and we had whatever that was. And now we
Big
have...
chest of loot magically appears on the boat.
Ah.
It's a mimic.
Okay.
It's one of those not so rare sea mimics. Just crawl on out of the water. Got little flippers.
Okay, so you see, and this is actually like towards the end of your watch as morning breaks, and people start to stir. You look up to the sky and you see a shooting star. A few seconds later, there's another one. A minute passes, and the whole sky lights up as a meteor shower falls through the atmosphere above. All these different colors and sizes.
I don't know anything about religion, but we might have pissed off a god by not helping that boat. Ice raining fire down.
Maybe the Kraken or whatever pissed off the god.
I mean, maybe. Hopefully, that's where those fireballs are going. They're going to fuck up that Kraken. That said, I mean, I've only spent like a quarter of my life underneath the stars in the sky, so you know.
Do they look like they're going to impact somewhere, or are they just going by?
I mean, it's just, yeah, they're definitely not like crashing down towards you or anything. It's a meteor shower.
Just bouncing off the stratosphere.
Pretty scary. Violence from the heavens. Cool. We watch.
Maybe that is the spirits of all the orphans going to their gods.
That's so many. And they're all just burning up. Oh, man. They didn't make it to the heavens. Now they're raining back down to hell.
They're not going down. They're just going by.
Oh. So they're just giving us a cheeky wave saying, you fuckers. All of them are giving us the middle finger as they fly by. That's why they shine so bright.
Not for the first time, an NPC looks at one of the others of you and says, "Is he always like this?"
Yep.
All right.
He's a very dark soul, this one.
Big middle finger back to you, boys. A big middle finger back to you. Fell flips off the sky.
Sure. Okay, well, you have the day to do as you will. It's a fairly uneventful continuing trend from last night.
Now, Aubergine, I don't know if you wanted to use the mirror to spy on Aladdin again. If you didn't, I never got that chance to see what
Say no more. And Aubergine just quietly slides the mirror over to him.
Alright, he's gonna pick up the mirror and he's gonna go snuggle up under a blanket, kinda, and just hide in the corner where no one else can see it. He's gonna start thinking about Lady Zendris.
Okay.
I don't know if I can add context, but I'm gonna try to think about what happened to her. Like what happened to her people. If that doesn't work, then I guess just what she's doing now. I don't know.
All right. So you focus in on this person, very familiar to you.
She holds my dreams.
You remember her with her burgundy maroon skin, her curling ram's horns with these little dangling gems at the end of them, like earrings.
Like gems.
Her long black hair braided into many different plaits down her back. You see dense foliage, a jungle green and vibrant, a canopy bursting with life. Not just the local flora and fauna, but a sprawling civilization of rope bridges and elaborate tree houses, tieflings flitting about in simple robes, adults and children, harvesting honey and mangoes and nuts and berries from the trees and the brush, fashioning new bridges or repairing thatched roofs, climbing long sturdy ladders between the brush below and the singing windswept heights of the forest. It's beautiful. You see a crowd gathered in one part of town, a high bridge looking down over green hills and valleys below, the sea sparkling in the distance. And on that sea you see ships, dozens. And where they have landed, the forest burns. You see colonization, blood and death, not just of the people, but of an entire way of life for every creature here. Trees are cut for lumber, the brush burned away for strange houses and farmlands, these settlers forcing the land that was so rich with bounty before to grow things that it wasn't meant to, according to their way, according to their preference. You see homes lost. Some of the tieflings flee deeper into the jungle, some of them die, others are captured. You see this all first-person point of view. These settlers make you live in one of their sad uniform buildings down on the ground, all crammed together. They build something called a school and force your children to go there, where they learn a strange language and a history that's not yours. They tell you to work is virtue and expect you to till their fields. And from the fires in the jungle, from the fiery rage burning inside you every moment of every day, hope emerges. The promise of revenge. A figure, a great demonic shadow for whom these jungles, the jungles of Use, were named. An inferno. All he asks of you is worship. Fellas, you see this demonic shape take form in the glass. A flash of memory hits you like a slap. You hear screaming, the tortured cry of a maimed figure crawling out of the obsidian gate, standing over it, another figure. Large, red-skinned, demonic, the same gnarled, sadistic scowl on its face, full of dark promise that you saw in the glass. The figure at its feet cries out, hoarse, wailing, "Help me!" reaching towards you with a shudder. and you snap back into the present on board the ship.
Aubergine, you can have your mirror back now.
She just takes it and puts it away.
Rolls over to the side. Fetal position in the back of the boat.
Over at the rudder, just kind of like looks up at the wrist.
Those are basically pop rocks.
Whoop! We broke!
We broke! We broke! We're half broke.
Sorry.
Well,
Discord has, if you're inactive, it just dumps you out.
Oh, yeah.
oh, because of the voice chat settings. Oops.
Whoops.
Oops.
Oh, the AFK thing?
Yeah.
I'm editing the channel right now.
Yeah, we didn't turn that off for this one. We do not have your camera, as far as I can tell. There might be a button bottom left on your screen where you can turn that on. There we go. Cool. Welcome back. So Fel has had this uncomfortable.
I have no idea how to fix this,
You don't have to worry about it. We have 20 minutes left. We can figure that out between now and next session. So Fel, you've had this uncomfortable experience. He's curled up fetal position near the back of the boat. You've had a fairly quiet, uneventful day. Is there anything anyone would like to do or?
I think Aubergine would just sit next to Fel with her back turned to him and just play a comforting tune on her flute.
You play a nice...
Just to try and make him feel better.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make a performance check.
It's a 14.
Okay, yeah, not bad. You perform a nice on-key, lulling sort of melody. Avesa starts to hum along from where she sits at the side of the ship, kind of watching out to sea. We can go ahead there if you guys want.
Sure.
Instead of launching into tomorrow.
If that works.
Whatever.
50-50 whether day 4 takes 10 minutes or an hour, so.
Or 10 hours. Jesus. All right, so.
I guess I rolled good. We just got a meteor storm.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah.
So that tells me that that cult might very well be involved in my patron.
You have definitely seen the creature from the mirror in your dreams.
Yeah. But the promise and the worship and all that stuff tells me, based on the fact that, you know, other things that were involved in things they were doing had stuff to do with these cult books and everything like that. There might be a cult surrounding this asshole.
You could be saying all this in character, but...
Well, you said the session was over.
I figured you were just withdrawing into yourself.
Well, he was withdrawing into himself. He was going to do other stuff, but...
Well, I asked if anybody was going to do anything else.
Well, I mean, he's mostly just laying there, but, you know,
He's
Like,
sulking.
their
He ain't doing
session.
nothing.
I mean, like, if anybody notices, he's like digging at his chest and there's blood all over his fingers, but that's about
Oh.
it.
Oliver might notice. He's at the back of the boat, but he
just like-
can't say anything. So
Wrapped in the blankets, just
My 18 passive perception might notice. But then again, Mistral's probably just like, oh, here we go again.
yeah. His hair's all messed up. He's sweaty. He's just like kind of shaking like slightly. Yeah, it's pretty shaken up by that.
Okay, well, we will deal with the implications and ramifications next week.